Storm.
What up, YouTube? It's Luther, aka the Predator, in the building. I'm gonna go over some of the. I know you guys want to get started on what gloves you should buy and stuff like that, and what stuff is the best to invest in. Now, a pair of gloves that I used a lot were especially the beginning, were these blue gloves. My little homies gave me this when I first started, going to the gym and taking boxing as serious as I did a couple years back. And I might show like a little clip over here, and you'll see that those gloves were good, but eventually I had to upgrade because the Velcro wasn't that good, and eventually my wrist started hurting and stuff like that, and it just wasn't good. Now the next upgrade I got from that was pretty good, and these were like one of my favorite gloves at the time. And this is like the second best gloves I have used, and that is the Sting gloves. I forgot the exact brand, not the brand, but the exact name of the gloves, but sparring gloves, you know what I'm saying? Bag gloves. You'll see a picture and some videos over here, and bro, when I tell you those gloves came in clutch, gloves were amazing, man. Like, they definitely were. They're good on my knuckles too. Like, and because the gloves before then, like I realized my knuckles was hurting a lot. But once I got those gloves, man, I was setting off many combinations. I was letting my hands go a lot. Like I was kicking ass with those gloves. But I ended up giving those gloves away to one of my little homies, and I'm not gonna say I regret it, but I wish I still kind of had them so I could, give them to another kid that that can't really afford gloves like that. But another another pair of gloves that I also got was, I think, the RDX S5s. Those gloves I still use to this day. I use them mainly for like bag and mitt work. I don't really use them sparring because the knuckle part's kind of fucked up. And but those gloves are fun while it lasted. Like I think I got about like a year in those gloves, a year or two. The gloves lasted me a long time, and they've definitely been like, I got memories of those gloves. Like, I done got my ass whooped in those gloves, and I done whooped some ass with them gloves on. You know what I'm saying? So those gloves bring back a lot of memories. It was really good on my wrist for sure, especially when I was like having a lot of problems with that. Whenever I strapped it well, when I didn't strap it well, I could tell like the very slight difference. You know what I mean? Like, and they felt good. There wasn't too much padding around the knuckles. I could feel my knuckles, like feel the impact of the punches on my knuckles, which I like. And they're 16 ounces, which is crazy to me. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, those gloves are good. Now, it's two more pair of gloves that I've used. Not for like, it's not, one of them was not really mine. It was given to me by my coach that another fighter had, a pro fighter. Pretty sure if he sees this video, or if you see the initials, if you know boxing, then you know this guy's name. But he's a good fighter for sure. But he ended up leaving the gloves at the gym, and the coach was like, you can have them. So I kept them, and I use them a lot for bag work and mitt work, and you'll see a video up here in a second. But yeah, those gloves are 8 ounces. Now, I don't recommend, if you're just starting out, to be using 8-ounce gloves, but like if you're considering making that transition, I do recommend that you try them out. You know what I'm saying? Just to see how it feels, especially if you're under, like, if you're 147 and under, you plan on fighting in that weight class. Now, if you're like 54 and above, like me, you fight in 10 ounces, so you will not be touching all 8-ounce gloves no time soon. So you can try, but still try them out. You know what I'm saying? See what the little guys be fighting in, and you can understand the severity of the fighting as a pro. You know what I mean? Like, you can understand how serious and also how dangerous it is. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, another pair of gloves that these are my favorite pair of gloves to spar, bag work, mitt work, all that. And any lace-up gloves I recommend, you know what I'm saying? Because Velcro gives after a while, so lace-up gloves is perfect, in my personal opinion. Now, I recommend, these, I'm trying to get sponsored by, so Hayabusa, holla at me. And the Hayabusa 16-ounce red gloves that you see me sparring in a lot, I'll show a little video right here. I love these gloves, man. They are like magic. It's crazy. Like, they feel great around my knuckles. Because of the lacing, I like to tighten it up on my wrist as much as I can. I don't gotta worry about it bending or breaking a certain way. And yeah, man, I love these gloves are probably like the best to use in bag work and all that. Like, the padding, it feels like I can feel my punches. You know what I'm saying? So I would definitely recommend those Hayabusa gloves for sure. Getting your holla if you don't want to sponsor you, boy. But nah, I definitely recommend those gloves for sure. But yeah, man, check out my other content of equipment that y'all should use on, whether it be headgear, shoes. I'm not really too familiar with cups. I've always had one cup, sparring every time, and fighting. 2 cups. Now, if y'all need any advice on that, I can give you perfect advice on headgear. I think that'll be my next video, is headgear for sure. Now, but yeah, for sure. New content coming soon. Whether it be sparring, probably like little clips, not like whole videos, sparring clips, you know, just me working on the bag, what I got planned, you know, vlogging, you know, day in the life, you know, what I just do, you know what I'm saying, as an amateur boxer trying to make his transition. You know, y'all can see what you guys can see exactly like what I do to get ready as a pro. Now, obviously, y'all gonna get a lot more content from me, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm anxious, and I'm ready to go, man. I've been preparing for this for years, so I'm ready to make that transition and try and get the world champion, baby. So I'm gonna take it, push it to the limit. So y'all enjoyed this video, like, comment, share, subscribe, and it's hunting season, baby. Predator. Peace.